Hello, this is Max Jones, and this is my Learning Disabilities screencast. When it comes to PL 94-142, it's very clear what it says regarding the Least Restrictive Environment, or LRE. Under PL 94-142, all children must receive a free and appropriate education in the least restrictive environment, meaning they must be taught in an environment similar or identical to the environment in which students without disabilities are taught. When it comes to parental rights, parents have the right to require confidential treatment of their children's records. Only a limited number of people within the school should have access to them. Review and inspect records. Have copies of all records and any documentation regarding their child on file with the school. Release records to non-school personnel when permission is obtained from the school in writing. Be notified in advance, 10 days, of any meeting pertaining to their child. They may bring anyone they wish to the meeting, and they may tape record meetings. They can request an assessment for their child, be appraised of the assessment tools to be used, and have the child assessed in his or her own language. Request an independent evaluation at public expense if they do not agree with the district's evaluation. Have input into the development of the IEP. Refuse services or placement in special education. Have an independent, fully paid private school placement if it is deemed necessary to meet the child's needs, and request and have a fair hearing if disagreements arise in regard to identification, placement, or services. In Ronker v. Walter, the court required the school to serve a student who was previously segregated from his classmates as soon as the setting became appropriate. Under 34 FR 300.116 students cannot be removed from general education based on their need for modifications. The Universal Dedication Vision Statement essentially states that this group wants to honor the rights of all students to learn together. According to 1401(10), 34 CFR 300.18. A highly qualified special education teacher must have several qualifications related to providing specialized instruction, but now must also have content matter qualifications that meet the highly qualified standards in the No Child Left Behind Act. It's also important to consider 24 SC 1401 29 34 CFR 300.39b which requires schools to offer all students access to general curriculum according to the standards set by the state. This means, in Michigan, that special education classes must offer students with disabilities access to a curriculum that addresses grade level content expectations up to grade 8 and the high school graduation standards grades 9 through 12.